Hello, I'm your host, Hugo Alejandro Pedrosa. In the last tape, you learned how to ask for help at work. Today, you will learn how to thank someone who has helped you. You will also learn how to offer assistance, and you will learn about sexual harassment. Joaquin is still having trouble with the fax machine. Let's watch him ask for help. Who does he ask first? Is Maria busy when he asks her for help? Watch and listen.
Yes, who is it?
It's me, Uncle Raul.
Come in.
Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
Well, I want to know if you could help me fax this document out.
You can't do it by yourself? What's the matter?
Well, I've been trying to send this fax for the past half hour, but I can't get the machine to work.
Ask Maria to help you. I haven't got time. Would you close the door behind you? That Joaquin. He's my sister's son, all right. Sorry.
Yes, Uncle Raul. Maria, I need your help now.
What is it this time? Can't you see I'm busy?
I know, but this is important. I really need your help. Mr. Novella wants me to fax this letter, but I can't get the machine to work.
Well, what's the problem? I showed you how to use it.
Well, I pressed the send button when I saw a message on the machine that said error.
I told you, you need to hear a tone before you press send. Oh my gosh. I have to get this done. Mr. Novella needs it in 5 minutes. Joaquin, I'd like to help you, but could you try to do it yourself?
Yeah, I guess I'll try to do it myself.
Hi, my name is Barbara Witz, and I'll be your teacher today. Let's talk about what we just saw. What machine is Joaquin having trouble with? That's right, the fax machine. Who does Joaquin ask to help him first? Yes, he asks his uncle, Mr. Novella, to help him. Does Mr. Novella help him? No, he doesn't. Is Mr. Novella angry that Joaquin interrupted his busy day? Yes, he is. Who does Mr. Novella tell Joaquin to ask for help? That's right, he tells Joaquin to ask Maria for help. Does Joaquin interrupt Maria? Yes, he does. Has Maria shown Joaquin how to use the fax machine before? Yes, she has. Did Joaquin forget Maria's instructions? Yes, he did. What does Joaquin have to hear before he pushes the send button? That's right, he needs to hear a tone. Is Maria too busy to help Joaquin? Yes, she is. She has something to type for Mr. Novella. Is Joaquin going to try to fax the paper by himself? Yes, he is. Let's watch Joaquin try to use the fax machine by himself. Is Joaquin able to use the fax machine correctly? Who offers to help him? Does Joaquin thank the person who helps him? Does he offer assistance to the person who helps him? Let's watch and listen.
How's it going?
Oh, hi, Miss Williams. It's going fine. I'm just faxing something right now.
Do you need some help? So remember, first you push this button, then you dial your number, then when you hear the tone, you press send.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to show me. Thanks again, Miss Williams.
Don't worry about it.
And if you need any help, you let me know.
Thanks for the offer, Joaquin.
Let's talk about what you just saw. Is Joaquin able to make the fax work correctly at first? No, he isn't. When Miss Williams comes in, does Joaquin tell her that he's having problems? No, he doesn't. He pretends that everything's fine. Who offers to help Joaquin? Right, Miss Williams does. Does Joaquin thank Miss Williams for her help? Yes, he does. Does Joaquin offer to help Miss Williams? Yes, he does. Does Miss Williams thank Joaquin for his offer? Yes, she does. Let's see what Ara says when his coworker Tony keeps asking for help. What does Ara tell Tony he can borrow? What does Tony borrow first? Watch and listen.
Say, Ara, you said I could borrow some tools from you if I need them. Well, can I borrow that wrench?
This one?
Yeah, that's the one. I just need it for a minute.
Okay, sure.
Hey, buddy, can I use that screwdriver?
This screwdriver?
Yeah, that's the same one that I need.
What happened to the wrench?
I'm still using it. Hey, I promise, I'll bring them both back to you in a second.
Well, okay. What's up?
Can I borrow your rag?
My rag? You want to borrow this?
Please?
You've got to be kidding.
Hey, I said please.
Look, Tony, no. You can't keep bothering me like this. I don't mind helping you, but I need to do my work too. Can't you see I'm using this rag?
Yeah, but what if I need to borrow something?
I'm happy to help you, but you've been borrowing the tools I need. You'll have to wait till I'm finished. And I'm not loaning you any more tools until you bring back the ones you borrowed.
Okay. Fine. I'll bring back your tools.
Thanks. And Tony, you can get your own rag over there.
What did Ara tell Tony he could borrow? Yes, Ara told Tony he can borrow some tools. What's the first thing Tony borrowed? A screwdriver or a wrench? That's right, he borrowed a wrench. Does Ara need to use the wrench too? Yes, he does. Does Tony return the wrench before borrowing another tool? No, he doesn't. What's the second thing Tony borrows? A screwdriver or a hammer? That's right, a screwdriver. Does Ara need to use the screwdriver too? Yes, he does. What's the last thing Tony wants to borrow? That's right, a rag. Does Ara let Tony borrow the rag? No, he doesn't. He tells Tony to get his own rag. Why is Ara upset? Right, because Tony keeps taking all of his tools. Does Ara stop Tony from taking all of his tools? Yes, he does. He tells Tony to bring his tools back, and then he'll have to wait until Ara is through before he can use them. You're going to practice thanking people at work. Let's watch our friends thank people that help them. After they thank someone, you'll have time to repeat. If you need more time, just push the pause button. Let's watch and listen.
Thanks for lending me your tools.
You're welcome.
Thank you for faxing those documents to me so quickly.
No problem.
Thanks for helping me with that car earlier.
Anytime.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to show me. Thanks again, Miss Williams.
Oh, you can call me Christine.
Thanks for lending a hand. I really appreciate it.
You could count on me.
Thank you for the offer. I'll think about it and get back to you.
It was very kind of you to send me that fax. Thanks.
Thanks a lot for all your help. I couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Thanks for doing such a good job.
Very good. Now you will have a chance to practice repeating offers of assistance. After our friends offer to help someone, you will have time to repeat.
Those boxes look heavy. Would you like some help lifting them?
Do you need any help fixing your car?
Do you want some help faxing those papers?
Can I be of any assistance? I'm here to help.
Can you help me find all the tools I've borrowed? I don't know where I've put them.
I can tutor you one night a week if that would be helpful.
If you need assistance with anything, let me know.
Do you need any help studying?
Could you use a little help with a copy machine?
Looks like you need some help. What can I do?
I can help you replace the engine if you want.
Do you need help with the fax machine? I'm an expert now.
That was great. Offering assistance is very important, but it's also important to ask for help when you need it. In the next exercise, you're going to see pictures of things that you might need help with. When you see an item, ask for help with that item. For example, if you see a credit card, say,
I need some help with the credit card. Could you please help me?
Remember, ask for help with the item you see.
I'll be glad to help.
Be right with you.
I'd be happy to help.
Of course I will.
That was very good. Remember, if you need to, you can rewind the tape and repeat the exercise. Maria has worked at Latino Legal Services for some time. Let's watch a problem she has with one of her bosses, Mr. Rodriguez. The problem is called sexual harassment. It's against the law. Afterwards, we'll talk about it. Think about these questions. Who hears Maria's conversation with Mr. Rodriguez? Does Joaquin offer to help? What would you do if you were Maria? Listen closely.
Maria, honey, you did an impressive job with the Gonzalez case.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. I've been working on it for over a month now.
There's no need to be so formal. Call me Ricardo. Better yet, call me Rick.
Well, okay. Is that all, Mr.
What's your hurry?
Rick?
Sit down. I have something I want to discuss with you.
Well, I have a lot of work to do.
You know, a pretty girl like you shouldn't have to work so hard. You know, if you play your cards right, you could be in line for a promotion to office manager.
Really? But what about Christine Williams?
Don't worry about her. Let's just say I don't think she fits in here very well.
Has she been fired?
No, but let's just say she might not continue to work for us very much longer. What do you say we talk about your possible promotion over dinner? Say my house tonight, around 8 o'clock.
Well, I have a boyfriend.
Boyfriend? This is just business, baby. You bring the wine. I'll bring my smile. What do you say?
I say I'd better answer that.
Don't keep me waiting too long, Maria, or you may find yourself out the door like Christine.
What am I gonna do? Last week, Christine told me that he asked her out, and she said no, and now she might be fired. I can't be fired, Joaquin. I need my job.
Maria, you gotta do something. You've got to stand up to him.
But my job. I need my job.
Don't worry, I'll help you. We'll think of something.
Sure we will.
Hey, you should talk to my uncle, Mr. Novella. He'll do something.
But he and Mr. Rodriguez are really good friends. I don't think that's such a good idea.
Well, what about if I talk to him? He'll listen to me.
Joaquin, I don't think that's a good idea either. I just really need to think about what I should do, okay?
Okay.
Does Mr. Rodriguez ask Maria for a date? Yes, he does. Is this a problem for Maria? Yes, it is. She isn't interested in him. Does Mr. Rodriguez tell Maria that she might get a promotion? Yes, he does. He hints to Maria that if she does what he wants, she'll get a promotion, and if she doesn't, she'll be fired. This is called sexual harassment. It's very serious. Is sexual harassment against the law? Yes, it is. Who hears Mr. Rodriguez talking to Maria? Right, Joaquin does. Does Joaquin offer to help? Yes, he does. Is Maria afraid that she'll lose her job? Yes, she is. Who does Joaquin want Maria to tell about what happened between her and Mr. Rodriguez? Yes, he wants her to tell Mr. Novella. Why is Maria worried to tell Mr. Novella about what happened? That's right, because Mr. Novella and Mr. Rodriguez are friends. What would you do if you were Maria? It's very difficult to decide what to do about sexual harassment, especially if you could lose your job. Let's listen to what some of our friends suggest.
I think Maria should tell Mr. Rodriguez to leave her alone.
I think she should tell Mr. Novella and see what he can do to help.
I think Maria should get a lawyer.
I think she should quit.
What do you think Maria should do? On your worksheet or on a piece of paper, write a letter to Maria telling her what you think she should do.
Thank you for taking the time to study with us. Let's review. Today, you learned how to thank someone who has helped you. You also learned how to offer assistance, and you learned about sexual harassment. Next time, you will learn about making future plans. Until then, keep putting English to work.